Hi Stars, it's Melly Starz here with another artist advice episode for the series, and today we're going to be talking about networking. This is probably going to be a bigger topic, so I think I'm going to do a part 2 to this. I'm just going to touch base on a couple of things today, and then in a different part I might go further into it. It depends on how much I can cover today, because I don't like to make these videos too long. Alright, so first off, hanging out with like-minded creatives. This can be difficult depending on where you live. Sometimes you will find these like-minded creatives through events, through school, through different various connections, through the grapevine type of thing. Hanging out with like-minded creatives is big because you guys can fuel off of each other and feed each other and help each other to grow, because sometimes you'll hit a wall on a project, and having a like-minded creative in your vicinity, they might be able to kind of give you that inspiration or that little extra thing that you needed to finish off that project or to take it in a new direction. They'll be able to see what maybe you can. Support others. This is so big. Support other artists, support other creatives, support other creatives, support other bloggers, support. Support those so that they can support you, and vice versa. If you do show a lot more support than other people and they don't show it back, then stop supporting. Like stop reposting their things, stop promoting their events. Just support as much as you can, and then if you see that it's not being reciprocated, then you can stop. But, give people the benefit of the doubt at first, try to network. Make industry friends. Outside of your creative circle, make just industry friends that, maybe you're not going to hang out with or have a personal relationship with, but you at least have them as an industry connection. This could include graphic artists, videographers, bloggers, podcasters, hosts, DJs, photographers, just various media personnel that you may need at someday, and having them on your roster or already having that connection makes all the difference, because you're not running around like a chicken with their head cut off looking for a videographer last minute for a video because your old one couldn't make it or something. So have a lineup of industry connections. Like I said, it doesn't have to be y'all don't have to know each other on a personal level, but at least on a business level. Hey, I can hit up this blogger and maybe get an opinion, or have them repost my thing. I can have this DJ, maybe I can send this DJ, I know this DJ from who knows where, and maybe I can have them play my song on their show or on their mix show or on their podcast or whatever. You never know when the opportunity will arise to collab. So make some industry connections. Okay, attend other people's events and shows. You're an artist, there's other artists, you know each other through the grapevine, but maybe you guys don't have a personal relationship. Attend their event, network with them, network with other people there. You don't know who's going to be there. Maybe there's a super big record label exec who just so happens to be at that show, and maybe you have the opportunity to connect with them. Maybe there's local bloggers there. You have to remember that shows for any artist is not just the artist. You don't know who's going to be in the crowd. It's not just going to be their friends and family. You don't know what media personality saw it. You don't know what videographer, what blogger, what DJ saw that this event was happening and decided, hey, I'm going to go pass by, I don't have anything to do. And you don't know who you're going to be able to network at these events. So don't be scared to go to somebody else's event. Either way, you might like their music and y'all might be able to collaborate. So you never know what could happen at somebody else's event. Don't let go of your ego a little bit and go network, build that circle, build those creative friends, build those industry connections. You never know when you're going to need them. Also, if you can't make it out to events, or the events are too far, or you want to network outside of your state, use social media, use virtual tools. Instagram live streams are very popular right now. I just did one the other day where they kind of like semi-interviewed me. I have a friend who's doing an Instagram virtual tour where he's like interviewing people in different states and things like that especially during time where you can't go out. Use social media. Use Zoom is really big right now for obvious reasons. So use Zoom to have little meetings and things like that. Pick people's brains. Just because you can't go out to an event or you can't connect on a personal and face-to-face type of way, there's other ways to connect. Maybe you're stuck at home because of your health or whatever it may be. Use those virtual tools to connect with others. It will go a long way. Use email, like I said, Zoom, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. There's so many different tools that we can use to network and expand our creative network. So use them. And the last thing I want to mention is when somebody supports your music, this kind of piggybacks off of the first thing, or something I spoke about earlier. Promote and thank people publicly, because the same way that you're trying to get your name out, so is somebody else. And by you think publicly, you don't know who's watching and who's going to later submit to them or who's going to reach out to them. So you always have to try to retweet. A simple retweet is all you need sometimes. So just thank people publicly, promote their music publicly on a public social media platform. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't take away from anything that you're doing. So support others so that way they can support you. And that's my biggest thing, like support others and thank people publicly. Because if somebody does put you on their platform and you just thank them in an email, but you never repost it, you never promote it, what was it all for, you know? You're getting the views from their audience, but they're not getting anything from you. So, you know, thank people that do things for you publicly. It's a very big topic that I want to kind of go into further. But that's all for now. This video is actually a little longer than I expected. So if you like what I'm talking about, if you agree, disagree, leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what other topics you want me to cover or discuss. And follow me on social media at Melly Starz, MELLYSTARZ. And then also check out my website, www.mellystarz.com. I also have Patreon, coffee pages, all of that good stuff. If you guys want to send me some money, because you know how times be tough. A bitch need bread. We all need bread. So yeah. So until next time, bye stars.